If only I could turn back time.
Well, you heard it from me. This is Lee at Lee's Gaming Corner with another Sunday edition of Game Review. And in this episode, we will be checking out Doki-Doki Universe. So, as per usual, we'll be going over what the game is roughly about, the trophies in the game, and also my recommendations for the game in total. So, without further ado, I reckon it's that time to talk about what the game is exactly about. But just before we get too far into the episode, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, push that lovely bell notification so you never miss a video. And without further ado, let's get into this episode. So, as that lovely bloke that just said, this section we're going to be going to talk about the game. So, as it says obviously in the title and in the thumbnail, Doki-Doki Universe. Now, basically, you're this robot. This very small robot, and he's got to learn the ways of life by following some goals and collecting some presents. And you're helped on by an alien that found you on a meteorite on a very small rock, and basically your whole of the game is to visit each planet in this world, and basically you work your way through helping these citizens of each planet to gain presents. Now, as you saw there, you had in a happy moment and a sad, like and hateful section. Depending on where the parcel is what you've got to use to go and get the present. So, in this case, this mummy kind of thing, to get a present from him, you've got to be mean to him. And then vice versa, some people got to treat him nicely to make them happy, which in turn will give you a present depending on what the bio says about them. But other than that, there is music in the background, but for the purpose of copyright, I don't want to be get a strike. But other than that, everything is played, sound effects and all of that. So that is the concept of the game. To be fair, I don't want to be giving too much away, so that's going to be the in-depth section of this video. So I will now pass you over to my fine colleague, which was probably me anyway, but with the trophy section of this video. So over to you, Mr. Lee. Thank you, Mr. Lee, for your help there. Oh, and that bloke's so amazing. So, the trophy section for this game. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a little bit different than I usually do in just talking about it. I'm going to throw some images up of how many trophies are on this game, and all the requirements to, well, how difficult it's going to be to missable trophies, everything like that in this next section above. So bear with me for the moment, and I'll see you after these quick messages. Now, here is just a little information about the on the trophy list. There is 14 trophies in total, which I have acquired 5. Then, as I said before, there is no actual platinum for this game, so it's just the trophies in total as it is. So that was just a little brief going over the information on this game of how many trophies there are, and we now know there is 14 trophies in total. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put an image on the screen of everything you need to, how easy it is to how municipal trophies, do trophy stack, do it's a hard setting, so you're all aware. So if you come to collect the trophies on it, you come to play against the trophies, or just you can, you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. So there, you're not really that hard to get all 14 trophies. For estimated trophy difficulty, it's going to be a 1 out of 10 to get all 14 trophies. It's going to take you roughly around about 8 to 10 hours of gameplay to actually get all the trophies. And for amount of playthroughs, it's going to be two playthroughs. One's a story plus cleanup, which ain't going to be hard to get all 14 trophies on it. It's going to be time consuming. That's the only thing that's going to be on again. The only thing that's going to be against you is the time it takes to get all the trophies, depending how long you play it. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pass you back to my fine fellow Mr. Lee, and he'll give you with the final verdict. Well, thank you there, Mr. Lee, for that insight for how many trophies there are for this game. So, the final verdict. I actually, myself, personally, that's me, gives it a solid 8 out of 10. I keep wanting to go back to it. It's given me that, as I probably said in my previous game reviews, you can't go wrong with it, to be honest, to be fair. It brings me back all the time, so, and it's just the trophies, just the quirkiness of it all. So yeah, a solid 8 out of 10. Now, would I recommend it? Why not? Especially if you've got PlayStation now, so it's on there. You can download it onto your console, so you can play it without being without playing through a landline or Wi-Fi. But other than that, it's a solid. Yes, I'd recommend it. Even if you just want the trophies out of it. Again, there's no platinum, but 14 trophies added to your player card. Can't go wrong there. So, that's going to be it for this episode of Game Review Sunday. From your hosts, Lee and Lee. I'll catch you in the next instalment of Game Review Sunday. Until then, bye!